Hey Motorheads, it's your boy MP coming at you live and direct from a 2009 Mercury Mariner, or if you like a Ford Escape, or if you like a Mazda Tribute. Obviously same motor, same platform, very similar to the Google platform for the Android phones. They're doing basically the same thing with cars, different shells, but pretty much the same guts and everything in between. I was trying to give this car as much love as I possibly could, but after driving it for a while, I really am having a hard time. And kind of similar to the Mazda Tribute and the Ford Escape, I don't really just like these cars. That's the end all. Regardless of how fun they are or not, I just don't like them. I don't like the way it looks. It looks like a micro wannabe boxy kind of old school Jeep with a gutless engine that sounds like a lawnmower for exhaust. And at 155 horsepower in a 4-cylinder, which they obviously offer a hybrid, which I'm sure is a fantastic car for fuel efficiency, and a V6, which might be a better drive, the entry-level car just feels so entry-level. There's nothing really special about it. There's nothing cool. It doesn't drive nice. And I thought that the cool factor of this car, I thought the thing that was going to really separate this car from maybe some other cars in its class, or maybe the Mazda, is that Ford offers that sync technology, and I've been lacking really getting a hang of it, and I haven't been able to even get my iPhone to sync its music over. Maybe the iPhone isn't capable of doing that, and maybe that's part of the problem here. But I just feel like a lot of clumsy functionality. I don't think that the sync is as reliable and as good as people would like you to believe. I definitely don't believe it. It's not selling me. I can't even figure out how to make it cancel, and I can't even figure out how to dial my phone book vocally, and that's what it's supposed to be cool about. Everything's supposed to be voice. I have been able to figure out how through the steering wheel to basically scroll along this. Let me pull over for a second so I don't get in an accident, but you'll see where it says phone redial. That's as far as I've been able to get. But I can, however, I'm just gonna park all illegally here. Let's see here. How do I do this? Call history, phone book, and I hit OK. See, there's a little OK button. There's some functionality of the steering wheel here that's pretty cool. And then you can kind of one by one scroll through these names. But which kind of sucks is that, what about me who has like 225 contacts in here? What if I wanted to get to Taylor, my sister? Do I have to scroll through every single person to get there? Just kind of sucks, you know? And something that's really chintzy to me, that's absolutely driving me bonkers, and I know that a lot of people are going to think this is kind of cool, but for me as a car enthusiast, I think this is ridiculously stupid. The ability to change the ambient lighting in the car, pointless. You're not, you see this little button here? You are not at a disco. This is not a toy. This is a car. Why is this a selling feature? Somebody explain to me why this would differentiate your product in any way that makes it more desirable than all the other cars out there that are available right now. I'm not feeling it. I don't get it. It's not really hot to me. You know, the green kind of dash, blue dash, it's kind of nice. It has a nice little dial, real crisp, real clean. Feels very Chrysler actually, but it is what it is. And I'm just not like overly impressed. I just really wish that I can find something that makes me go, okay, this makes sense. But really, kind of chintzy drive, actually very chintzy drive. Like I said, when I hit the gas, it's just the sound that comes. The bad thing is the sound that comes out of the exhaust, which, like I said, sounds like a lawnmower, feels exactly with the way the car drives. I almost feel like this is a big trucky Honda Fit kind of. I mean, the way it drives is just so poor. I mean, it has its smooth drive quality, like the ride is smooth. I'm just saying, like, the gas and the performance is just not even existent. And I know that this is like a truck, or a small SUV, compact SUV, whatever you want to call it, whatever makes you sleep at night, but it just doesn't do anything special for me. There's nothing that makes me want to say, I want to buy this car, I want to drive this car, I want to take a road trip in this car. Everything to me says I want to get the hell out of this car, because we're about to have some traffic complications here, so let me do a little 3-point turn, one-handed while video blogging. How do you like that? And nothing says to me that this is the best in its class. The steering wheel is leather wrapped, which is pretty nice, but then you still have this plastic cheap kind of horn, and it has a little soft toy horn, nothing really fantastic, and then you have all this hard kind of cheap chintzy silver plastic, and obviously this looks pretty nice with all the lighting and stuff like that. Weird kind of button configuration, but it is what it is, I guess. And I keep saying that because I mean the price point isn't really like that outrageous. It's obviously in the ish kind of range. But at the same time, I mean, what are you really getting for this car? I still don't get it. And you know, to be honest with you, this is the first time I've ever driven this car. I've done very little homework in terms of really figuring out what it's all about. We literally just took this car on train. I just wanted to jump in it. I wanted to get it all figured out, and I really wanted to put the sync because everybody screams how amazing the sync is. But at the end of the day, the sync is nothing that special unless I'm doing something completely wrong, which is potentially a possibility. I'm going to play with it a little bit more. Maybe I'll write in the notes that I just couldn't figure it out. But I think it's overhyped. Good seats, but that's about it. And I guess the sync is powered by Microsoft. Maybe if it was powered by Apple, we could figure it out. But in the meantime, love what you drive what you love, and keep on motoring.